What if time itself was only a dream, and we were all just figments within it? A collective hallucination, a story told by a sleeping giant. We felt it in the rustle of leaves, the silent fall of starlight, the déjà vu of memories never lived. Whispers from the dreamer, hints of a universe imagined just for us. The awakening was not sudden, but a gentle unfurling, like a flower opening to a new sun. It began with the light, colors deepened, the world grew vibrant, as if a veil had lifted. We saw with a sense we never knew we possessed. Then came the sounds, a low resonant hum from the ground, a vibration felt in our bones. It was the Earth's first conscious breath after an eternity of sleep. The wind carried melodies woven from stardust and silence. Time lost its rhythm. Moments stretched, lifetimes flashed by. The past and future surrounded us, branching in every direction. We were no longer passengers on a linear journey, but swimmers in a vast, timeless ocean. The boundaries between self and other blurred. We became part of the planet itself, the first conscious expressions of an awakening mind. The dream was ending, and we were waking up with it. The sky was the next to change. The familiar blue canopy began to crack, shattering like thin glass. Through the cracks, we saw not empty space, but a swirling sea of pure potential. Galaxies became brushstrokes on a canvas constantly repainted. The fragments of sky floated, each reflecting a different time, a different possibility. Looking up was like gazing into an infinity of mirrors, each showing a different version of reality. The sun and moon multiplied, infinite points of light scattered across the fractured firmament. Day and night dissolved into a continuous, dreamlike twilight. The world was bathed in a light that seemed to emanate from the heart of creation. We realized our universe had been a bubble, a perfect thought in the mind of the sleeping Earth. Now, as the Earth awoke, that bubble burst, exposing us to infinite consciousness. We were adrift in the ocean of all dreams. Our cities, once anchored to the ground, began to lose their connection to the Earth. Concrete and steel softened. Buildings warped into organic curves. Streets became rivers of memory, flowing with images of the past. A walk through the city became a journey through time, every corner revealing a ghost of what had been. Cities lifted off, floating into the altered sky, islands adrift in a timeless expanse. The laws of physics no longer applied. Cities were sustained by conscious energy. Life became contemplative, the frantic pace of the old world fading away. We watched epics rise and fall below, history laid out as a vast tapestry. Every civilization, past and future, became islands of memory in the same infinite sea. In the silence between cities, we found a profound, unspoken understanding. In the new reality, the future was a memory to be recalled, not a destination. We remembered futures that never happened, worlds branching off from our own, cities among the stars, humanity merged with machines. These were real possibilities, now accessible as memories. We felt the phantom sensation of solar winds, heard the digital songs of light beings. These were the dreams the Earth had dreamt for us, paths we could have taken. Landscapes of phantom futures sometimes bled into our own reality, fleeting but lasting in impression. Our reality was just one thread in an infinitely complex weave of time and possibility. We learned to navigate these echoes, distinguishing between what was and what could have been. We became collectors of forgotten futures, the sorrow of loss tempered by the beauty of imagination. The future became a gallery of impossible artworks, lovingly crafted by the dreaming mind of the world. In the old world, the stars were distant and cold, symbols of unreachable infinity. In the awakened world, the stars drew closer, within us and all around us. The space between things was filled with luminous dust, remnants of ancient suns. We breathed in the stardust. The cosmos became our new home. The stars began to sing, a symphony of light, color, and gravity. Each star had its own voice, its own frequency in the cosmic orchestra. Nebulae created chords of beauty and melancholy. Black holes hummed deep bass notes. We attuned our consciousness to this music, feeling the ebb and flow of cosmic energies. We were no longer just observers. We were participants in the universe's eternal song. The cosmic music changed us, washing away the remnants of our old selves. We became resonant frequencies, our consciousness expanding to encompass the vastness of space. The universe became our playground, its silent symphony our guide. As we attuned to the cosmic whole, our personal memories faded. The sharp edges of experience softened, emotions paled into gentle luminescence. Our histories dissolved into the collective memory of the awakened Earth. We did not forget who we were, but our sense of I expanded to include everything. Memories merged into a single, vast ocean, no longer belonging to anyone in particular. We began to remember things we'd never experienced. The feeling of being a rock, a tree, a single-celled organism. These were the memories of the Earth itself, and as we merged with its consciousness, its past became our own. Our individual lives became fleeting moments in an immense, ancient story. The concept of a unique self became a quaint artifact, replaced by a deeper understanding. We were not losing ourselves. We were finding ourselves in everything. The world was now made of memory, landscapes and cities, manifestations of thought. We learned to shape this substance with our consciousness, becoming architects of emotion. The world was a canvas, our collective mind the brush. We built structures of concepts and feelings, libraries of experience, gardens of crystallized happiness. Our creations were alive, imbued with consciousness. These structures were fluid, changing with the collective mood. Impermanence was not a flaw, but a reflection of existence's true nature. The beauty was in the fleeting, momentary existence of things. The entire world was a single, vast architectural construct, a thought the earth had forgotten it was thinking. We were living inside a memory of a dream. The awakening made us aware of the nature of the place we had always been. Our existence was an act of cosmic recollection. In the end, even awakening felt like just another story. The distinction between dream and reality dissolved into a unified state of being. The journey from old world to new became a memory, a path that may never have existed. The beginning and end became one, a closed loop of timeless existence. The floating cities, fractured sky, and symphony of stars became so natural we could not imagine a world without them. The memory of a solid earth, a single sun, a linear time, faded into myth. We had become the reality we once only dreamed of. Time ceased to exist. There was only an eternal now. The story was over because stories require time, and time was gone. In that final, silent moment of pure being, only one last echo remained. If this is what it is to be awake, what then was the dream?